another management, and that is Motherson Sumi Wiring. That one also reported its numbers a few days back, and to understand what the outlook is for the company going forward, we are now joined by the CFO, Kulshan Pahuja, and also Anurag Gehlot, who is the COO at Motherson Sumi Wiring. Gentlemen, thank you so much for taking your time out and joining us here on ET Now. And Anurag, the first question is for you. Third quarter revenues grew by about 25% YOY, and this was supported by greenfield ramp-ups. How sustainable is this kind of growth going forward, especially as plants move from ramp-up to their steady state? What's the outlook going forward when it comes to growth?
Hi. Yeah, as you said that we have grown by 25%, and I think in Q4 as Q3 has grown in a good numbers, and Q4 schedules which are looking from the customer also looks very positive at this point in time. So I think this growth should continue. MSWIL has outperformed the market, whereas the market has grown by 19%, we have outgrown by 25%. That is mainly due to one is the volume increase which is happening, and secondly is the content and MSWIL availability into the new model launches, which our greenfields are supplying. So I think it's more sustainable, and I think future looks good in that way.
Gulshan, coming to you, let's talk about EBITDA margins. Declining, we saw it coming down to almost 9.1% due to timing gap in copper price settlements. Now, how quickly can this normalize, and should we expect margin recovery in Q4 as settlements catch up?
So if you see, so our margins remain stable in terms of the existing plants and overall also. It's just that the copper have been on an upward trajectory for some time now, and if you see the quarter-on-quarter impact, it has gone up by 15%. If you see year-on-year, it has gone up by 25%. So it is there. And though we have a contractual understanding with the customers where we recover fully on the increased copper, but it takes some time. It always a lag in terms of the settlement. So if you see our sale prices, it has been built at a previous quarter rate and the cost at actual life. So it will take some time. Obviously, if the copper is on upward trend in the future as well, it will take some time to absorb at an overall basis. But having said so, the profitability in terms of the EBITDA margin remains stable. We are there where we were earlier also.
Mr. Gehlot, let's also talk about copper prices because they have risen quite a bit of late. In fact, they are now trading above that $13,000 per ton mark. Is there any deferment of orders on account of the surge in copper prices that we are seeing in the global market?
No, there is no deferment of the orders at all. And obviously, this is, as Gulshan has also explained, that this has happened because of the commodity, but we have back-to-back arrangement with the customers also. And so this is not a very thing which is a very worrying thing. It is there, but I think it is for a temporary time only. And as soon as copper prices will come to a normalization, I think we are back to normal. But having said that, there is no as such impact of on as you're asking on the deferment and things like that. It's absolutely not there. As I said that we are already supplying to the new models, which from our greenfield also, and we are working towards for the next getting geared up for the next financial year also.
Gulshan, can you share updates on new client wins or platform additions, particularly in EV and premium ICE segments?
So yes, I mean, so if you see that we have been grown by 25% versus the industry, we have been growth have been seen as 18 to 19%. So there have been demand from so our presence on the new model launches have already have increased, right? So and we have been participating in the new models which are launches are coming in the next 2 years. And for some customers, we are the design partners. So Nuraj, if you would like to add something onto it.
Yeah, for the EV, if you can see that one of our greenfield, which is as we are speaking, it is under ramp up. That is having both powertrains, EV and ICE. There are few into the greenfield itself. You might have seen some of the powertrains are EV, for which volumes has right now is getting stabilized. So we are very much supplying to the EV new models where our presence is there. And for the next year also, we are in with a close discussion with the customers that where we are going to be the part of the development of these harnesses. As far as new customers are winning, obviously we are supplying to all the OEMs in the country except one or two. It's just a matter of winning the new models only. So we work, these plants, 30 plants which are having in the close vicinity of these customer, where we interact on day-to-day basis. We just try to focus on the new upcoming models and then try to pitch in into that and give the solutions to the customers so that we can be also part of their beautiful journey.
Mr. Paluja and Mr. Gehlot, thank you so much for taking your time out and joining us here on ET Now. So that's the outlook for Motherson Sumi Wiring going forward. Thanks so much for joining us today. And with that, it's a wrap on this edition of the show. Thanks so much for tuning in, but don't go anywhere. More news and updates will continue on the other side.